Tru-th, back with another video. I'm gonna react to this Alonzo Ball and Stephen A. Smith clip. It's another bunch of bull crap that they just keep on just saying out loud for you to just listen to and don't act like people don't see what they see, right? But anyway, we're gonna start.
This though,
Sure.
if you take Bron and put him on them Bulls teams, they still have 6 rings.
I would challenge that.
You would challenge that?
Yes. Let me tell you why I would challenge it.
First off, I'm gonna address what he just said before Stephen A. Smith say what he gonna say. Listen, those Bulls teams needed a aggressive scorer that could take over the game at any time. They needed a shot maker. LeBron is not that. Back in the day, in those 90s, you had to fight to get out the East. They would not be able to stop nobody else in the East if they don't have a scorer like Michael Jordan. The Bulls, if you trade LeBron onto the Bulls back then, they would not be a good team. First off, who was gonna groom Scottie Pippen to get up to be that good? Who was gonna do it? If we going by what we know about both of the players, so you saying that LeBron James was gonna groom Scottie Pippen to be what Scottie Pippen ended up being? No. That's not in LeBron. See, that's what they don't understand. See, people don't look at people mentality. That's not in LeBron. LeBron don't care about nobody but himself. He ain't worried about trying to make Scottie Pippen better. He ain't never made nobody better on his team. He just had players that was already good come to his team. So with you having to develop a player, that's not him. So y'all already cutting yourself off by the knees right there. He's not helping Scottie Pippen get better. And that's what the worst part of this is. He's not helping nobody get better. So you gotta take that into account. Then you need somebody that can score at any time. That's not him. You need somebody that can score in the fourth quarter real good. That's not him. Like, we gotta evaluate these players on a realistic basis. Y'all just saying what LeBron can do with Michael Jordan. No, he can't. LeBron has to have a stacked team. And that I'm gonna tell y'all, the first 3 championships, you can argue the last 3, you can argue it, but it still wouldn't be a stacked team. But the first 3 definitely wasn't no stacked team. It was nowhere near a stacked team. So I don't even know what nobody even talking about. They try to make like Michael Jordan had some fire on the team. No. Scottie Pippen was just developing at that time to be who he is. The second 3, it still was the same thing. Michael Jordan need to take over. Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman did his job to the fullest. But see, again, you got to think about something. It would have been so much back and forth between Rodman and LeBron James that LeBron James would have been trying to get on another team anyway. So he wouldn't even made it there. Because with them Bulls team, you get held accountable. Michael Jordan was getting held accountable. Michael Jordan made everybody else do what they were supposed to do because he did what he was supposed to do. So you gotta take all of that into account. You just can't say, I'm gonna put LeBron here. LeBron ain't even like that. He ain't no scorer like Michael Jordan. He He ain't nobody that gonna take over the game like Michael Jordan. He ain't nobody that's gonna groom somebody up to be a great player like Michael Jordan did with Scottie Pippen. He don't have his players back. He never done that. So I don't even know what the word they be talking about. Shoot, if you want to say that, then why didn't Alonzo Ball want to say that? Why he ain't win with you? Why he ain't win with that squad that y'all had? Y'all was arguably better than everybody. The first 3 peaks, I know for a fact. But you can tell people having to stay. You can tell they have to stay relevant by saying this stuff. Because there's no way that you saying that, and y'all didn't even make the playoffs when he was with you. Then he traded y'all. Like, what are we talking about? I don't even get what they be talking about with this stupid stuff. Let's see what Stephen A. Smith got to say.
I agree with you if you're taking LeBron from the time that he won against OKC and he won his first title. I get to look at the 7 previous years.
But when did Jordan win?
I'm not talking about years. I'm talking about heart.
What up?
And Stephen A. Smith, I hate when they do that. They do that little try to straddle the fence. It still wouldn't have worked. It still wouldn't have worked. Because you talking about the 90s. We ain't talking about the 2010s. We talking about the 90s. LeBron James' mentality just ain't like that. The teams wouldn't even been the same because they would have been trying to. First of all, they wouldn't have been the same because he would have had to leave. He would have had to leave because those GMs that with the Bulls, they wouldn't. With the dude with the ego, you see, he wouldn't even keep Michael Jordan. What you think he worried about keeping LeBron James for? He whining about LeBron James gonna be whining about not having enough. Scottie Pippen never averaged. He averaged like 20 points with Michael Jordan one time. One time. So he had players on his team that was averaging 25 and 30 and wanted to trade him. What you think he gonna be doing then? Like, it don't even make sense for y'all to even be thinking that this is comparable. Oh, that's a good switch. No, that's not no good switch. If you said Kobe, I give you Kobe. I give you Kobe. But you talking about LeBron? No. It don't even make no sense. Then you talking about, then Stephen A. Smith said after he won the first one, it still wouldn't have been there. And this ain't no hate. This is just what we know about LeBron. What the stuff that we know about LeBron, his mentality. He ain't no dog. He just only time LeBron James look like a dog is when he the biggest dog on the court. But when somebody is right there with him, he don't look like no dog. He don't look like no dog. And that's what we gotta take into account. You can't just be saying that crap. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna make this a long video. Just wanted to get on here and say that. Like, share, and subscribe. Un-pop-ular truth. Peace.